a pump. Hit the gas, got a bag to get. Keep it short like an acronym. Small faces, I'm after them. Old Benji's gotta check the print. Little mama in the checkered print. Got a whip for this criticism. Boosted up her estrogen. I'm only here for the business, baby. Play it right if you a business lady. Really, I ain't that one to talk. Speak more through demonstrate. Original, I'm innovative. Stay fresh, I'm ventilated. Prime time, we syndicated. Picture what I'm illustrating. All gas, no hesitation. Too fast, had to learn patience. No map, no navigation. Just me and what God gave me. Got a flat, needed self-maintenance. How you doing, bruh? Maintain it. Holla at me when you see me. We lane changing. Yeah. Foot to the pedal, moving fast. Brain. Sometimes you gotta stop, you gotta wait. You might take a fall, don't trip. Any food left on your plate. Yeah. Foot to the pedal, moving fast. Brain. Sometimes you gotta stop, you gotta wait. You might take a fall, don't trip. Any getting in your way.
Gas, brake, dip, scrape. 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 Gas, brake, dip, scrape.
Be a part.
What's up, guys? We're here with Danielle, and we are talking NBA 2K23. You recently got into the game since NBA 2K17. What are you excited about for this year's game?
Well, for the first time, I got my face scan.
Yeah.
So I guess getting to play as me and my player, because I usually only play my player. So I guess that, but then also
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. As we're just about ready to get this one started. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. We've got Johnson, He's out there with ABC. Monroe is out there with Scott. And for the Knicks, Bellamy is out there with Bradley. Then there's Frazier. Then it's Reed. And it's Van Arsdale in at the 2-guard spot. So Baltimore wins the tip. Monroe outside. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Reed. Passes it to Van Arsdale. To the inside. The shot by Bellamy, no good. So for New York, their last game, a win against the Celtics. Here's ABC. Reed covering with the drive. The teardrop falls in.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Here is Frazier following the bucket by Baltimore. Van Arsdale, good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Frazier covering. A floater. It's rebounded by New York.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Count it, good.
The peripheral vision, the decisive delivery. Those are things you love about Frazier's artistry as a playmaker.
Frazier covering. Pass to ABC. Clock at 6. Frazier covering. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Pass to Van Arsdale. New York moving it around. Johnson against Bellamy for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Nailed from three-point land.
3 points. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Reed covering. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Frazier, the pass to Van Arsdale. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Now, here is Monroe. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. That shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. And this is their first time matched up this year with Baltimore.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Here's Reed. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Reed's got his second bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Monroe. Frazier covering to the middle. Scott against Reed. From the arc. And Arsdale pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 8. From outside the arc. Second chance effort. Swiped it away. Here's ABC. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Sweet little floater.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And the pass to Reed. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Reed's got 6.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Baltimore. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue. Continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just seed them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Baltimore. 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3. And, of course, the Knicks, a couple spots below.
Well, I think for New York, they've had some success in the early part of this season. It looks like we can expect more of the same form they showed last season.
No question. They know how to win, and they're proving that again here early on. They may not be built to be a dominant team, but they're not that far off.
Now here's Monroe. And Arsdale pulls it in.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Back to Frazier. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Frazier covering. Passes it to Johnson. Here's ABC. Monroe looking around. Got it. Good job in the low post. Monroe's got his second basket of the night. New York leading by 8. Frazier outside. Pass to Reed. That shot misses. Nice D from Scott. For Baltimore, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Monroe, no good. Knicks have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Bradley trying to break free. A nice shot by Frazier.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Frazier covering. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
And checking out the stats for Frazier, this past month he's really set himself apart. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 6 assists, and over 2.5 steals. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
It's rebounded by New York. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Van Arsdale. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Van Arsdale's got 12 points in the game.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And Baltimore calls time here.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Get ready for the Dance Squad! Get ready for the Dance Squad!
So both teams making some changes here. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
Baltimore moving that ball around. Pass to Johnson. Over Jackson. Johnson gets the bucket.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
And it's Frazier with the ball for the Knicks. It's a 13-point game. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they put the defense on them. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Now here's Frazier. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Boston. Here's Reed. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Reed's got 8 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And the dunk by Reed.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And it's Russell with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
That shot, no good. Baltimore trails by 15. Frazier covering. Trying to get open is Johnson. Knicks with the rebound. Frazier scanning the floor. It's intercepted. From deep. Johnson can't get it to go. New York leading by 15. Here's Barnett. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's Baltimore on the break. Here's Johnson. The shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. Up top, Russell. 9 points last game out.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Barnett. The kick out to Frazier. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. This one for 3. The offensive rebound. A nice shot by Reed. He's got 12 in the game.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
The pass to Z. 1:30 left here in the opening quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's deflected. Here's Barnett. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And you can see this strategy coming in They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Can they get it? It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. New York leading by 17. Passes it to Reed. Outside Jackson. Frazier outside. Pass to Russell. Baltimore with the rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
30 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Johnson. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. And it's Reed pulling it down. So looking it over. There's the pass to Reed. Frazier with it. Back to Reed. Takes a 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's New York out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. A lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Here's Barnett. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Russell is out there with Jackson. Then it's Reed. Then it's Barnett. And it's Bryant in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. Down low. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bryant goes back up. Misses at the rim. Baltimore trails by 19. Here's Z. The Knicks pull it in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Russell. There's the drive. Second chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Knicks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Second free throw, no good. Baltimore trails by 20. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Panescu. And it's Barnett with the rebound.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Z. That's short off the rim.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Bellamy checked in for Reed. Baltimore making a switch here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Passes to Z. Baltimore moving that ball around. Pass to Scott. Over Jackson. They grab their own miss. Bucket is good.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Here's Barnett. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Baltimore trails by 20. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Several teams changing it up here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's ABC. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Guarded by Jackson. He doesn't hit that one. Bellamy with some nice D. And it's Bradley with the ball for New York. Pass to Bellamy. Lays it up and banks it in.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here is Monroe. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
And there's the pass to ABC. To the paint, trying to find Scott. Gets it to him. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Bryant. Pass to Van Arsdale. Now here's Bellamy. Pocket 4. Outside Brent. There's the 3. Here's Van Arsdale. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Van Arsdale's got 14 points for the game. For Baltimore, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Defended by Bryant. Pass to Monroe. Here's ABC. 5 to shoot. Over Bellamy. And the rejection by Bellamy. There's Van Arsdale. Covered by Monroe. Now here's Bryant. 14 points from him the last game against Boston.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Monroe, no good.
This guy just can't find his rhythm. And you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And he makes that one.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Guarded by Bradley. Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries. The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Van Arsdale. Oh, good with the triple.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Outside Bryant. All sorts of time, and again, it's New York.
And obviously, his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And Baltimore calls time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Checked in for the Knicks. Q comes in for Bryant. Guys, nothing has really come easy for them today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Bellamy. Bellamy's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Bradley on the wing. Inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Baltimore making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Now Monroe. He has 5. Marin connects from 3-point range. ABC's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
The pass to Reed. Now, here's Bellamy. Outside Bradley. Passes to Van Arsdale. They get it back. A nice shot by Reed. Reed's got 15.
And it's about the want-to. That's what Reed gives you. He can be the heart, the soul, and the backbone of your team.
To Monroe. Just 5 to shoot.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
First team foul.
To Monroe. Baltimore moving that ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Bellamy's got his 5th rebound in this one. Q passes to Bellamy. And here's Reed. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Boston.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had him totally rattled.
The ball goes to Baltimore. Into the lineup for Baltimore.
Monroe with it. He has 5. Pass to Scott. Trying to get open is Johnson. Scott, good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
New York leading by 21. Here's Q. And they'll get another chance. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back end.
Monroe, the pass to Scott. Johnson outside. Monroe outside. The pass to Scott. Puts it up from 12. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Reed. Hugh, covered by Monroe. Passes it to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Bellamy against Johnson. Bellamy with the bucket.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Baltimore shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. To the inside, Scott, and it's Scott with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by Baltimore. But Trey, Baltimore with the rebound.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
Hanescu, guarded by Bradley, kicks it to Johnson. Down low, and then Johnson with the dunk.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now, here's Bradley. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Reed misses. Baltimore trails by 21. Here's Monroe. Offensive rebound. Here's Johnson. No good with the elbow jumper. The Knicks shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Q covered by Monroe. Here's Q. Bellamy. It's good on the putback.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
To the paint. Here's Scott. And it's Scott with the jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Q passes to Van Arsdale. 41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Reed. Pass to Bellamy. Shot from 16. A shot that time, not on target. And Baltimore going the other way now. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Bradley. To the middle. Here's Reed. Nice D from Scott. And so it's New York taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. For the Knicks, Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, if you're wondering why this game is a blowout, let me tell you why. They cashed in on second chance opportunities. They followed their shots, kept after it. They were unwilling to let possession down.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. Sharpen up the attack. More motion. Quick cuts. Get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that time.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And it's Frazier with the ball for New York. They have a 19-point lead. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade All Fueled Up for the second half. On the floor for Baltimore, they've got ABC. Scott is out there with Johnson. Then there's Monroe. Baltimore with the ball. Up for the miss from Walt Frazier.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Now the pass to Reed. Here's Van Arsdale. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Frazier's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Reed covering. Johnson in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Bellamy. Bellamy's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now here's Frazier. Not a lot of room. Baltimore with the rebound. Scott's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And no good that time. Nice D from Frazier. And it comes off the front of the rim.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Johnson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Frazier the pass to Reed. And it's blocked by Scott. And he's able to get it back. Count that one.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Frazier against Monroe. To the paint. Here's Scott. Trying to get open as Johnson lays it up off the glass. Scott's got 10 points in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And the shot goes in.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
And Baltimore calls time here.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Get ready for the Dance Squad! Get ready for the Dance Squad!
So for the Knicks, Russell, he's checked in for Bellamy, and it's Barnett in for Bradley. Baltimore trails by 20. Frazier covering. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Up and in on the layup.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Passes it to Barnett. Here's Van Arsdale. Reed kicks to Frazier. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
That one doesn't go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Here's Barnett. Good on the bucket. Barnett's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Frazier covering. Kicks to Johnson. "11 feet away, and it's Reed pulling it down." New York leading by 22. New York moving the ball around. Reed covering. Nice D from Russell. The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. The shot, no good for Baltimore. They've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Barnett covering to the left wing. Looking to get it going, and the layup is good. He's got 8.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Reed. The kick out to Frazier. Bangs home the trifecta. Frazier's got 7 now in this quarter.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Reed covering. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Willis Reed. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
The first free throw is good, and the Knicks making a change here. Ryan's checked in. ABC's checked in for Baltimore. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here is Frazier. He's got 13. Outside Bryant. Frazier outside. Pass to Reed. Here's Barnett. 5 on the clock. Outside Russell. Lets the 3 fly, and they'll turn it over. Should not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Baltimore trails by 21. Inside, it's stolen by Frazier. Here's Bryant. Good, great play set up by Frazier. Frazier's got assist number 8 here in this one already. There's the pass to Johnson. Passes it to Z. It's stolen by Frazier. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Bryant. And here's Reed. Back to Bryant. And the layup is good. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter. Baltimore with the ball. Frazier covering. Pass to Johnson. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
That one is off. A different look for New York. Jackson comes in for Reed, and it's Q in for Frazier. And the second free throw, good. For New York, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. The pass to Barnett. Baltimore with the rebound.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And they get it back. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Baltimore needs to get off a shot here. Again, the miss by Baltimore. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Knicks. To the inside, Russell. That shot is off. And Baltimore going the other way now. Here's ABC, guarded by Jackson. Here's Z. No good from outside.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Passes it to Barnett. He's looking for Russell and finds him. A jump hook. Baltimore with the rebound. ABC's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
Defended by Bryant. From 12 feet out, the shot's good. Z's got his first points in this one. The Knicks leading by 22. Pass to Barnett. Tipped away. And it's Baltimore on the break. Pulls up. Bryant with the rebound. New York shooting 47% from the field in the third. Pass to Barnett. They need this one. And the layup is up and in. Barnett's got 6.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's ABC. Barnett covering. Here's Hickman. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
And the Knicks decide to take their first timeout here.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Bellamy checked in for New York. Bradley comes in for Barnett. The Knicks leading by 22. And the pass to Bellamy.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's ABC. And that one hits back iron. New York shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Hugh passes to Bradley. There's 1:38 left in the third. with the teardrop. 2 points. That one goes. Q's got his first bucket of the night.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here is Monroe. 5 points in the game. And he drops it in from the low post. Monroe's got 7 points.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Passes it to Bellamy. Outside Bryant. Pass to Bradley. To the middle. Here's Bellamy. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 8 points for him.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
40 seconds left to play in the third. Monroe down low. Covered by Bellamy. Monroe's shot is good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Outside Russell. Pass to Bradley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bellamy. Baltimore with the rebound.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Here's Monroe. No good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. New York ahead, just dominating this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Baltimore on offense. Bellamy is out there with Russell. Then there's Bradley, and there's Bryant, and it's Van Arsdale in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. And it's slammed in by Monroe.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautiful. Russell passes to Van Arsdale. Now here's Bradley. To the paint. Here's Bellamy. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Reedy's checked in for the Knicks.
At the line for one.
Baltimore shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Johnson outside. Baltimore moving that ball around. And then Johnson with the jam.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here is Bryant following the bucket by Baltimore. The pass to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Baltimore ball.
Frazier, he's checked in for Bryant. Baltimore trails by 21. Pass to Johnson. Here's Monroe. Scott up top. Reed covering. Scott can't get it to go. Frazier left side. The baseline jumper goes down. Frazier's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Nice D from Frazier. The Knicks leading by 23. Here's Bradley. Feeds to Reed. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Inside. And Walt Frazier the basket on the assist by Bradley. Frazier's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now, here is Monroe. Pass to ABC. Shot clock at 5. Frazier covering. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Down low, here's Bradley, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Frazier covering. Johnson outside. The three kept alive. Scott. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Baltimore. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Scott hits them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now, here is Reed. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here is Reed. Van Arsdale, good.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Frazier covering. Nice D from Frazier. And so it's Frazier. Will bring it up for the Knicks. To the middle. Here's Reed. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got 10 assists here tonight. So active for Baltimore. They've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Monroe outside. Frazier covering. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Pass to Reed. From past the arc. And out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover. Here's ABC, guarded by Bradley.
Here's ABC, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Shooting for Baltimore. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. The Knicks leading by 20. And there's the pass to Reed. Now here's Bellamy. He's guarded by Johnson. Frazier outside. Passes to Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And Arsdale's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Pass to Johnson. Puts it up from 12. And Johnson with the stuff.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow. Now, here's Bellamy. And out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession. Frazier covering. Out to Monroe. Five to shoot. No good on the shot. Now the Knicks take it the other way. In the corner, Bradley with it. Pass to Reed. And the shot goes down. And that's now 25 points for ABC.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Frazier covering. It's hauled in by Frazier. New York leading by 23. Van Arsdale, the pass.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Frazier covering. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's ABC, guarded by Bradley. From 15 feet away, and the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. The pass to Bowman. And the layup's good off the glass. And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for Baltimore. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Hugh passes to Goodwin. Over Manning. And it's Goodwin missing. Baltimore shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Into the lane, and he comes up with the deuce.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Here's Nicholson, and it's Goodwin atop the key. Back to Nicholson. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Goodwin. Now Jackson. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. It's rebounded by New York. Hugh passes to Bowman. Jackson up top. Pass to Goodwin. Here he goes. No good on that one. Baltimore shooting the ball at 42%.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Kicks it to Monroe. Pass to Manning. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Nicholson. To the paint. Here's Bowman. Banked in off the glass. Bowman's got 4 points this quarter.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Manning can't get it to go. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Here's Bowman. The layup missed.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit
for ABC.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
It's hauled in by Goodwin. Hugh, covered by Monroe. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
this feel like it's back in the day. It's all ours like a captain would say. Treasure map is a trap and this rap is a rap till you back on the app. It's a matter of fact that you gotta like a giraffe while a calendar counting the days. The days only count if it's cash. When you hit the mattress, imagine a match, and I feel like a madman, a master in a vain living. I'm pretending I'm thankful at Thanksgiving. I just bought a change you can't change. I see all my potential in pain dealing with the way to success and it tastes bittersweet. I mean, you far from your kin, you not one of them. To them, to them, your light and get grim like a gremlin. It is what it is until feeling switch, and then it's whoa, 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 whoa. Stop that. Stop it, please. Stop that. Stop it, please.
Peace be under you, mind frame, you don't speak. What's up with you? Times change, front door always open. Come on in, certain rooms it's off limits if you troubling. I can spot it like computers. You ain't got no drive, you just wait for me to boot up. I keep hope alive, on my shoulders is my future. I'm coaching the team, got no players left to suit up. Put me in Hall of Fame, but off the wall,